what's going on here, because Tonks was saying half past moments ago. Let's watch the Tonks man himself, see what he's up to. He's at spawn, he has not moved. So, maybe he's moving now. We could be going live here. CSGO action, we got the Battlegrounds, the second game of the day one qualifiers. This is Avant versus Crux. You're here with the Juice, Dizzy and SPRiNTER. So, see this knife round. What happens here? They're obviously going to meet up at a neutral location. And, you know, mesh some flesh. Captain Brucey, Avant to win is the call. Very, well, Avant seeded 3 and Crux, I think, is 7. As they do exchange knife frags in the knife round. So I'll flick it over to the full screen game so you guys can see exactly what the hell's going on. And there we go. It is a knife round. It's a 2v2 situation. These things are normally pretty quick, but looks like they're pretty strategic knife round by the Avant team. And, well, they do win it. Terrorists do win the knife round.
SPRiNTER, what side's favored on this map? If SPRiNTER's actually there still, or if we lost SPRiNTER?
Oh, I didn't see him leave.
He's still downloading the map.
Oh god. Still getting the map, retrieving the map is what a SPRiNTER is doing. So, T's won that knife round. That was, of course, Avant. Looks like they'll take CTs to start the map. So, predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Dizzy, mate. Obviously, Avant had the higher seed here. Think they'll go on with it and win it?
I've played both these teams. Like, I know both members from either team quite well. I'd say Avant going to take this out. Probably a score around 16-8, 16-10.
Alright, do you think Crux have it in them to bring the play and maybe push them the extent of a 16-14 sort of game?
Perhaps. I mean, Crux do have very experienced, very good members. Like, they can be quite sharp at times. I'm pretty sure that Fuster was their MVP. But let's see what they can pull out of the bag here.
Indeed, a bag of tricks. Let's see what they do. That's, we're looking at a few players. Who are we watching here? We're watching Clinto with that Glock. What's he doing here? Where is he exactly? I don't have any idea about this map. He's sort of at the, well, where is that? The connector there.
They look like they're going to, for a B take. This map's pretty spread out, so if they hit it hard, the rest of the CT will take quite a lot of time to rotate to back them up.
Like the B take, well, on, but Mikasa, Sanctum and Mikasa, as they do get slapped down. Sanctum with the 2 Glock kills. Oh, that's impressive. Before Tonks takes down Namki. Bomb goes down at 4v3, now it's 4v2 as Tonks gets eliminated by Clinto. That Glock, this could be an early win for a Glock round for the terrorists, which you do see a lot of these days. Terrorists win. Terrorists do win, and they win that first round there. Dizzy, mate. I need some help with the map, like, honestly, I have never ever seen this map at all.
Yeah, I've only, like, to be honest, I've only played this map once as well, but it seems to have a basic setup. Just mid control, and then just right or left, basically, so it's, just picture it as dust, man. Picture it as dust. Just a larger version.
We'll call it right or left, that'll be the com. The professional.
It looks like Crux is setting up for an A take this round. They do get a quick pick at B though. Nerox, good pick there. As it looks like Fuster and Clinto moving up the A alley towards Chris to see what they can do here.
Bomb at spawn. Nemke's got that bomb at spawn. As well, where are they going? It looks like they're going A as Nerox does take down Tonks. Now Illusion will try and put a bit of pistol action on, I didn't quite catch that player's name. We got Namke here with the MP7. Walks up a ladder as Illusion and Nerox are about to cross each other over. as Nerox does take down Illusion. Down goes the bomb. It's up to Mikasa. Where is he? Mikasa.
He was near T-spawn. See, that's what I was talking about. The long rotate on this map is just, it takes forever to just move around the map. So if you hit a bomb site hard, it's going to be quite hard to rotate and help out. We'll just see if we can get an exit frag here, and no, we can't.
So is that Clam Right? Is that how you say the name? Clam Right?
Clam Right, yeah, but his actual in-game name that a lot of people know him by is Fooster.
Fooster, well he just boosted that guy.
Fooster, mate.
Fooster. Fooster. No worries, Fooster. These looks like they're bought up pretty heavily, or very heavily indeed. That top graphic there, they have all the money. SPRiNTER, how you seeing this one, buddy? I haven't really heard from you yet.
Yeah, I just joined in. I got to catch the last part of that round. Just do see Fooster picking up Matt. Illusion, good entry onto Nerox with the P250 straight to the face. But yeah, look, Avant didn't put anything or anyone middle there in this round right now. They kind of left it exposed a little bit, but none of the Crux guys pushed in through that way. That he'd just go for their typical frags into the sides. But you do see Chris and Illusion making their way through middle now, but it is kind of locked down by Sanctum and Fooster Illusion. But yeah, nothing interesting coming out from other side at the moment. We'll have to see until the full buy round for all those CTs. Chris picks up Fooster in the vents.
Very impressive there through the vents. Chris at PV2, they're going to let this blow up, I think, these CTs. They're going to save their cash. Maybe an exit frag or two. Yeah, Chris in the vents there, he'll run away from the scene and live to fight another day as the Crux do take a 3-0 lead. But now the CTs will buy up, and it will be all about the, well, the tactical gameplay now, not the money.
Yeah, I will be watching Tonks with you. I can only expect him going into mid trying to get a frag, but none of the Crux guys have picked up an AWP themselves, so I'm not sure if they will be contesting it. We'll have to see. We do see Namki making his way there. Will he pick that is the question if he does. Tonks sharp enough. Nah, Namki does decide to fall back a little bit and not contest Tonks on the AWP. We do see a few of the Ts making their way towards B with the bomb. The CTs have locked down the angles, the entry points pretty well. That's good. Entry frag on Illusion there, but Chris does get the revenge kill back onto Fooster.
I do enjoy watching Tonks with this AWP. Not only is it very pretty, but he does decide to, well, when he goes large, he does go large. Watching him. Oh, looked like Mikasa was going to pick up a few, but Nerox was too sharp, and then Matt picked off Namki. They do exchange. We are watching this Nerox play here with 9 HP. The bomb goes down. It's a 3v3. The 3 CTs have 100% health, all 3 of them. And they might have a chance here if they can get a pick early on one of these players. But Tonks is taking a bit of heat here. Not too obvious where it's coming from though.
Watch out, Nerox is coming in from behind though and might catch them by surprise. Picks up Tonks. Will he get Chris?
Oh, bad luck, buddy.
Nerox. It's well played by Nerox. It's very hard to, once you lose a side, it's very hard to retake unless you coordinate perfectly. And that is to say, if you've got the flashbangs and grenades and smokes and all that kind of stuff to actually get you close enough to try and get a pick to retake or just charge in.
It was quite good what Crux did though. Like Crux have been saving their nades for when they get into sight, and then just spamming flashbangs and smokes just to keep them out. Every second counts when the bomb's been down. Like I mean, the bomb time is not too long, so if you delay them enough, it'll just explode and they have no chance to retake.
11 8 Namki. Tonks 8 8 with absolute hungry eyes, no doubt about it. As Clinto takes down a few, as Chris gets Nerox. The bomb goes down. It's 4v2. Scroll through these CTs.
That round before, you know, they had some information coming through. They knew Tonks was mid-AWPing, and then I think it was Fooster trying to peek at A, and the 3 guys led by Nerox, I think, slowly pushing into B. You you know, they're just able to relay information pretty quickly, because if you can tell there's only one mid, then that means there's going to be 2 or more, you know, somewhere else in part of the map. So if you can get that entry frag, it's easy for the T's to actually push in and understand how many people are actually going to be on that site, or how many they have to kill that are coming in to rotate. So it's actually pretty good to have them split off across the map, because it is such a large map and there's different entry points for either bomb site. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you asked me what side it's more favoured, and as you can tell, it looks like it is a T-sided map.
Not to take anything away from Crux, though. I mean, Crux have just been playing this quite well, just picking and rotating, forcing the rotates, just taking bomb sites. They seem to be controlling this game. Everyone's predictions seem to be off this game. Me and Brucey way off.
We see an upset. I know it's only early, but 5-0 is a pretty dominant lead. If they win this round, well, it'll be really on for young and old. For the Avant team, they'll be probably looking for a way out of this. Now goes the bomb. Oh, this is a pretty good play from the terrorists. As Namke does plant the bomb. It's a 3v5 situation. It's the CTs, well, they're nowhere near the bomb. They're saving.
It's probably smart. All the T's have pretty much all the access points to the site locked down, and because the angles favour them, it'll be pretty silly for, you know, the CT boys to actually try and go in there. Yeah, pretty ballsy by them actually now. Clinton first actually rotating around through mid, going back towards T spawn. You never know, you might have had Tonks watching. There you go, he gets picked off by Crux. Yeah.
6-0. Well, do you believe? That's what the Crux asked themselves, because right now they're playing very well. They do have a 6-round advantage with the, well, they have a bit more money too, not really. Sort of half-half, I'd say.
Maybe they're just upset about everyone voting for Avant to win.
Well, they're going hard A this time with that bomb. Crux is going to in for a bit of surprise in a moment. He does push down there. No, they are below him.
Avant will have jump on them though, because they do have 3, or they did have 3 pushing mid. You see Tonks now actually rotating back towards A.
Or going A.
And then Matt might actually catch a few if they come through. Maybe Crux. But yeah, they do see something's up. Sank a good entry frag on the Chris. Clint's actually trying to find time. He does. Oh, that's actually Matt. Picks off Matt. Mikasa still unsure. Still like they're making his way to A now. 2v5 situation. You see Tonks picking off Clint, trying to make his way into side. Let's pick up Sanctum and some nice shooting there. It's very hard, as you can see, the angles are, you know, once you retake, or try and, you actually retake a side, it's very hard to retake because the angles are not in your favour. It's a game of cat and mouse, really. You got to watch your angles, you'll hold your lines as a CT.
I have an announcement to make, and I do give him the highest of respect, but Mikasa has just officially James Bonded. 007 Mikasa.
007.
So if he can pull out a few frags, because at the moment he's really struggling to get in the game. As we look at these T's going, well, they're doing a split push here. The Illusion is trying to pick off a player or two. Doing little jumps here. The Matt's on a pretty handy little spot there. The bomb has gone B here with 2 of his teammates. Spraying there by Clint and those vents.
Watching all eyes on that at the moment, actually. Actually, no, the T's actually rotating back towards mid. They don't look like they're going back to B. The bomb's going back to T spawn. Perhaps a fake coming up from Crux, actually. Illusion was drawn towards B site. There's only Chris remaining at A, and Tonks is actually the only one watching mid. But he does hear them, he can hear them going to A, and the calls are being made right now. You see Illusion actually rotating towards A. But first let's pick up Chris in A site.
Crux, well, what are they doing? Oh, as Nerox takes down Tonks. Tonks got tonked. It's a 5v3. The bomb is down. Oh, we've seen this too many times this half. DTs need to try and retake. It's a very big map. It's a long way to run. I think they'll just try and, well, save the weapons, I suppose.
Yeah, I've got to say though, Avant have just been outpicked like crazy this game. Like a single member of Crux has just been walking straight up, taking out a player, saying this is our bomb set, just walking in, taking complete control. Like they just haven't been able to stop Crux this game. Like Crux are doing a very good job of picking them.
Terrorists win.
Sanctum with the exit frags. Grabs 2.
Pretty sure the exit frags are meant to be the other way around, mate.
It's difficult. You see Tonks picking up another AWP and probably attempting for another pick up mid, but Crux are actually, you know, not even contesting that, and they do know they haven't actually committed, you know, putting more than one player through mid. They have. You do see Namki actually, you know, peeking it and trying to listen, but it's just difficult. They don't want to contest. But actually, Tonks is with the B now. He does pick up Clint. That's a nice frag there. But he will meet 3 other T's that are slowly pushing him through.
Oh, the honky tonk man, he got 2. And then he got slapped down by Sanctum as Illusion gets Namki. It's a 4v2. We could see a CT's first round here. In the 9th round of the game, it doesn't matter. They need to get at least 5, I think, on this sort of half. Obviously, it's a terrorist-sided map, but you don't want to go in too far behind. Tonks is... sorry, that was Matt taking down that player with the assist from Tonks. It's up to Clam Right or Fooster, as I'm told, to try and save this. At least he's got the bomb, then he's heated up. Yes, I think it was there. Where is he? He's on the B site, right on top of it too. Sort of surrounded by players. If you, yeah, they're waiting for him to make a move on this site. Gets, well, not really that heavily naded. Chris will throw a flash. What's he doing here? Fooster got the 37 that was donated by Nerox. They're exchanging nades here. He's being flashed up. He's going for a bit of a spray. Trying to plant this thing, but Chris won't allow him, and they will win their first round. They do lead 8-1 Crux. So CTs, maybe they can take that round and build on it, because they'll need to from here on.
Yeah, I doubt it. Like, if they lose this round, though, they'll be forced on another eco. And see, the way the money system works in this game is it gives you like basically donations if you lose multiple rounds in a row. The fact that they've won a round now, if they lose this round, they're gonna have to be forced for another like 1 or 2 rounds of eco. So it's probably gonna be another 2 rounds Crux way if they lose this round.
And CT is actually going to be, you know, pitting up the same setup they did that previous round, which ensured them the win. It's just Tonks watching the hallway into B with his AWP, and we see a little bit of an aggressive play from Mikasa into mid. There's actually a few players from CT, the CT side, watching mid, and Krista might actually be spotted out here by... Oh, he does pick up... Oh, great shot onto Chris.
Sharp, that was very sharp. Grab 2, oh, that was a good play from Crux. Early picks, as it's now a 5-on-2. Last round, the difference was Tonks got a few. This time, no such thing. It's all T's in this one.
It was lovely cover fire by Namki as well. You know, he let Fist actually push out and slowly peek around the corner, whereas he just held from T stairs and watched the alley from A into mid and picked off Matt, who tried to go for Fist.
Much luck there, 1 for 8. They do take down Illusion, and the bomb will go down. It's up to Tongs here with this AWP.
Bomb has been planted.
Well, if he knew their health, he'd probably have a crack. Only 1 go, and then he's sort of health left. And it's 4v1, as he will flash himself. Sanctum will push him, and Sanctum will also frag him. They do take down Tonks. Sanctum was the only one there with any HP left. If he got rid of Sanctum, you never know.
Can anyone didn't have the gun for it anyway. I don't know. I haven't seen any of them all, to be honest.
Yeah, because they're not contesting. I mean, usually, like in a more common scenario. You'd have AWPs from both sides, you know, trying to pick each other off at mid. But yeah, Tonks did rotate to B, and I haven't seen actually anyone from Crux pick up an AWP or buy one themselves. Skirmish a frag there.
Why change something if it's not broken? It's working for him.
That's very true, yeah. Oh, it's a lovely pick.
Nice shot.
Tonks.
Vent action on Tonks there by Clinto. It's a 4v3, but Chris has been heavily smashed. He's on 12 HP. MK will say nice shot, and he will throw a little FGG on the end of it there for old Tonksy in the chat. As it's 4v3, looking at Mikasa here. How's he going on the scoreboard? Well, not very well. Won't talk about that right now. As it's up to the 3 CTs. As Matt's going for a bit of vent spray, but it won't work because Clinto will take him out. It's Mikasa and Chris here. I'd be interested to know if Mikasa's like a general player for Avant, or is it a late minute sort of we need you now sort of deal there for Mikasa?
I don't know. I think I recall a Mikasa playing for Arkham Asylum or something, but I may be completely shooting in the dark here. But the name sort of rings a bell.
Well, ringing the bells. Here goes the bomb. Mikasa has got a frag, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Mikasa has one on the board. See if he can pull this one out of the fire. Oh, there was the bait. He wanted the AK, and he got slapped in the process by Fusta.
He slowly tried to get it use gravity.
What he could have done is just use the nade to blow it to him.
he did try. He actually hit the wall and rebounded into the little room there. But does get picked off, which is unfortunate.
10 to 1.
Very dominant performance though, yeah. 10 to 1, very dominant by Crux here. I'm not sure if the AWP's actually working for Tonks or CTs on this, like, you know, this performance. I mean, it did work at B and that won him the round, but because the hallways are very, very wide and there are some pretty like sharp angles to play from. It's just difficult to AWP from. But you know, each to their own. And Tonks is, as you know, he's sharp on the AWP and could probably hold the hallway by himself, as we did see at B a few rounds before. But yeah, Crux still got to pick up an AWP. Actually playing really slow this round. Now actually push slightly into B, try and get a number of different flashes in. Try and get some communication, seeing how many people are actually there defending. It does get picked up by Mikasa. And Tees did actually get the mid control there, so see, from mid you can actually go to either site really quickly, but they are actually going back into T stairs into A site. Chris to 3-star. Namki picks up the revenge kill. You see Illusion and Matt making their rotations for city spawn. Mikasa's actually going around through vents, going for mid, trying to get an anal happening onto them.
Bomb's down. It's all up to Namki here to defend it. Well, we kind of need it, actually. Guess one. He grabbed. Oh, he won't. I thought he had the second one there, all locked up, but he kind of got a shot close up by Illusion. Just leave the fuse of that bomb, and they will make it a second round. End of 2.
Yeah. Now all we need is another 14 rounds in a row for Avant, and my predictions will be correct.
Still
a chance.
Yeah,
still a chance.
I doubt about it.
I mean, if they can reciprocate the performance Crux did on T side in the second half, it's quite possible. But who knows? You know, we haven't seen much mid engagements happening. We did see Tonks go there. He's actually going there now with the AWP. But yeah, Namki's just doing the same thing. He's going to notice that he's actually AWPing. Try and get some intimation related to his fellow teammate in relation to who's holding where, but he does get picked off by Illusion there. It's a good frag. So now T's actually have no mid control or actual like no one going and relaying information back to their fellow teammates. We do see Fust actually trying to make his way there, but all eyes on Avant now. 5v4 situation. Mikasa solo. Matt slightly boosted, doesn't pick up. Goes down. Matt is just waiting for someone else. There you go. Is he going to go for it? Yes, he is. Picks off Clino. Bombs down.
Nerox does 180. He knows he's there and he sprays him down. Pretty cool there by Nerox on Matt. It's 3v1. Well, he's got 28 HP. He's got all the nades. He's got the bomb. He just hasn't got much health. They're flashing him and smoking him, nading him. Oh, you name it, he's copping it. Down goes Nerox. It's going to be 10-3. Avant, they've won the last two. I think they have to be 10-5 at half time. If it's 10-5 half time, I say we have a pretty even game.
It's still very doable at that point in time. I mean, pistol round will actually determine probably the winner second half. I'll just shoot that out there right now, and I'll probably go with that. But yeah, whoever wins pistol round start of second half will probably go off to win the game. We actually see a double orb coming up from Avant, and Tonks does pick up Sanctum at mid. He does get a double. Namki, yes. Nerox is actually playing pretty aggressive. And he's going down. That's 3 for
Tonks has got 3. Oh, Tonks, take a bow. That is outstanding. When your team needs it the most, you produce the goods. 3 early picks from Tonks, as Chris will take down first to their M4. Now it's all up to Clinto. So where's he located? Oh, what's he doing here? He's in the vents.
I think Crux will actually start questioning themselves, because that's the first time in the whole half they've actually all become really aggressive and pushed when, like, full knowing that Tonks or whoever from Avant is actually, you know, monitoring mid and getting that mid control. But they all get picked off there, and actually pretty sad outcome in the end. Tonks just let's pick up Illusion, tries to perform today.
Got 2.
Second on Chris. He's still pretty low, but if he can pick up Avant, I don't think, I don't think Tonks will contest. He might get the bomb down. That's still not a bad round for Crux. That extra money for the final round of the half. But their economy is in no dire straits at all. Tonks with a 4K.
Big round by Tonks.
Very well played, indeed.
10-4. This is a pretty crucial round here. I think obviously it doesn't matter too much about, you know, ecoing or anything being last round and a half, but well, they can both buy anyway, so this won't really matter too much in money. It'll be all about tactics. So if you're the terrorists and you want to obviously take an advantage, you already do have a 6-round lead, but obviously, you know, 11-4 is better than 10-5. You do.
Vision getting a bit aggressive at mid, and they're going to smoke it off again. They do see a slow push into A with the bomb, carrying Fuster and Clint. But I'm pretty sure Avant know what's going on, they're going to actually rotate.
Chris here is playing pretty aggressive on these players at this bomb site. He's been flashed up, bit of smoke there as well. He's going to camp in a corner. Sanctum takes Tonks, but well, unfortunate for Nerox, he walked right into the corner there where this was located. It's 4v4 with the T's being heavily taken up as Booster grabs one, Namki grabs one. TT's obviously on the racks here. Down goes the bomb. Clinto will plant it. Well, it's up to Matt here in Mikasa to try and get this thing back. As Mikasa had a nade thrown in his general direction. What's who threw it? So he did cop one. See what Mikasa's up to with this M4. Throw a flash out, yes he will. As Fuster is shooting at him through that little hole. Oh, nice nade. On Fuster. And then down goes Clinto after taking down Matt. And Namki will take down Mikasa. 11-5 half time. 11-4, sorry.
It would have been nice to see Avant pick up that last round, but yeah, it just didn't work out well for them in the end.
Probably fair.
Still not, yeah, it's still not over for them though. If they do pick up the pistol round, that's a guaranteed, you know, two or so rounds following that, which puts them straight back into the game. But we'll have to wait and see. It all does come down to this. We'll see if anything interesting comes out from the Crux boys. See if they have any early mid dominance. I do see 2 actually making their way there, but we'll watch Namki. Pretty sure that's who you got.
Yeah, auto
aggressive at A.
On Namki here. These aren't really
do see an aggressive push into B though. Try and get that bomb down. There we go.
Oh, nice rushing there. 5-on-5. Bomb goes down. They don't really care.
Well, there's only Nerox holding that site with, you know, 2 aggressive players into mid and A. do see Avant just strong. Losing no one, bomb down. It's a good sign for things to come, I guess.
That's a momentum killer. Yeah, finally get it out there. It's a momentum killer for the Avant guys on the other team. Just 5 on 5, rushing, getting the bomb down, and dominating them as they try to retake the Glocks. Now they obviously have the money. So let's see what they can do.
Look at this strat by Crux. That early mid presence, having 2 push into tree. And they were all there watching it, but Avant will probably pick up on this pretty quickly. Or maybe not, who knows. Playing pretty passively at the moment, actually trying to find a pick on the other side of the map. But yeah, from mid, if you watch the overlay, you can just see, if they see the bomb go down at A, B, they'll just have that early rotation really quickly, all 5 of them. But Tonks just pick up Clints, sorry. Gets a second, same thing. Will pick up a third, yes he does.
Well, what a player. Tonks is doing it. Well, there's a few rounds here. He just goes large.
Bomb has been planted.
He's just trying to bring his team back into the game, I think. Yeah. He's going crazy, he's 19 and 13
It's
at
the
the
second
moment.
time he's done that in the game, 4 in a round.
There is a problem with what Tonks did there, though, because you know how Tonks kept his Glock then? With the new meta that Very Games and stuff have been bringing in the European scene, they've been bringing in the Armor P250 strat, and if they did the Armor P250 strat then, and Tonks had a Glock, it's a triple pink for a kill with a Glock, with the newest Glock patch. So it would not have been very well for Tonks. As Chris does think of a pick in mid though, I don't think the Crux crew will have much of a chance against weapons here, especially with no armor.
There was a pretty thin event. If it's broken, you know,
Paper thin,
someone's going to be pushing, yeah. So it's pretty crucial you actually get that early, you peek and then get that bink because you'll be dead. But we'll see Avant actually pushing into ASAP with the bomb now. Watching Namki in mid is pretty low, but as you said, Dizzy, you know, if Nip does that strat, Nip does the same thing, but I think they use 5.7s. Because he's saving for that ult and he wants it, you know, because he's pretty lethal on it. And it will give the map, Tonks can take that up anywhere, B, mid, A, on T side, so it'll give him that opportunity to actually contest and try and get an early pick or 2. But yeah, he just got really lucky there, and Crux weren't actually aware of that, or they just didn't want to play that sort of strat. Probably just thinking they had the actual round advantage, save up a few more rounds and actually win and take full buy rounds.
That kid's 3. They win the round. Matt boosts his stats a bit there. It's 11-7. Now they'll be able to buy up these CTs. So this is what I like to call the neutral round, where everything's sort of even. So we'll see what they can do. The T's obviously looking to build on what they already have done.
Hopefully we're actually going to see Avant Tonks is actually coming back into mid. He slightly peeked and then went back towards T-spawn. We've got Sanctum with an AWP as well watching mid, so hopefully we'll actually see an engagement between Tonks and Sanctum. I think it's 1-1 for each of them. Pretty sure Sanctum picked off Tonks that last shot on the first half with the AWP. But we'll see now. Sanctum hiding.
That probably flashed them both, but too keen on that idea. Did retreat pretty quickly.
Misses his shot. So Avant now know well eventually to be wary. Just picks up Matt Leonard. Clint's going to important job here holding. He does get taken out.
By,
Indeed.
Sanctum on Chris. Point blank grabs 2. Oh, good shooting by Sanctum to give his team the advantage here, as it is a 3-on-2. Mikasa will take down MK as the bomb goes down 2-on-2. Oh, Sanctum grabs 3. He gets rid of Illusion. Now it's up to Mikasa to try and hold the bomb up. It's like pushing him. He's switching guns and he's being flashed and smashed and whatever else is happening there. Down goes Mikasa. It's going to be 12-7.
Bombs planted at try boxes. It's exposed from one end, but if it's locked down, coming in from connector and outside, but yeah, it's just a difficult situation for Mikasa to hold there. He had the bomb. He could have maybe held out and delayed, but if he did peek, I'm pretty sure Sanctum would have been on that angle watching him with the AWP. 12-7 now. Still in Crux's favour. We'll see another full buy coming out from both sides.
Yeah,
Sanctum rocking the AWP again at mid, same as Tonks, but he's actually rotating back towards T-Vents, going to connector at B site, so most of the map exposed for Avant, but a lot of the Crux boys playing pretty passive, holding sites, watching their angles. Nothing too interesting to come.
Like, favouring B these.
If you see on the map what First is doing right now, he's picking A, so if he peeks here, he'll get the info that there's nobody at A, and yet they know they're rushing straight into B now, so the call will be made, and as CTs come rushing over to help. Nerox is in a pretty good spot, but he does get taken out by Matt CD Leonard. Here comes the rest of the team though. See if Sanctum can pick up another 3 or 4k, whatever he did last round.
He doesn't have the AWP though, he's actually dropped it. He was taken out by Tonks, so it's 2-2 for the AWP.
I don't know why he dropped the AWP though, like he was doing quite well with it last round.
I'm not sure, to be honest. But yeah, Crux have only rolled with the AWP twice, and they've won one round, lost one, I think, in this game. Maybe not at all too confident. Sanctum has been looking pretty sharp on it, but yeah, who knows. Fierce does pick up illusion there as an exit frag.
12-8, so Tonks, he got a few important frags there at crucial times. He's done it all map, to be fair to him, as he is dead set dominating for his team. 22 for 14. Chris has 13 for 13. 8 apiece there for Illusion and Matt, and Mikasa on 7 for 13, who has recovered from the bond, it is fair to say.
Okay, it looks like CTs only have one gun because of First is saving last round, so it should be an easy round for Avant. As it looks like Avant just playing back as far as possible and letting the eco rush happen, trying to pick up as many members as they can before they push the site.
4v3, Avant have the advantage with the players left as well as the weapons. However, Crux do lead the game 12-8 in the 21st round of the game. Illusion will plant the device here at the A bomb site. Down it goes. Emke didn't try to stop him, that was interesting.
He might do. No, he gets picked off. I was thinking he was going to do some sort of ninja tactic and wait for them to clear out the site, slowly walk in and defuse the bomb. But he had no kit that round either, so I don't know what he was thinking, trying to maybe pick someone that had their back turned to him. But he gets picked off by Matt. It's 9-12 now. Avant slowly clawing their way back into the game.
So if you're Crux, are you starting to panic?
Yeah, I'd definitely start to panic right about now with this comeback. But you never know. They could just, you know, decide to, alright guys, need to calm down, start playing like we did at the start of the first half, and they could take it out. It could go either way at the moment, to be honest.
Yeah, it's level pegging. As we'll look what goes on here, as it looks like Namke's sort of holding a spot there with the P250. As they haven't really committed these T's, they're sort of favouring A there. Slash mid. As down go a few of these CTs as Tonks and Illusion grab. Tonks grabs 2. Oh, he's been doing this all map. He'll probably keep doing it all night too, if they just keep pushing him like that. Picked up 2 for the round. It's all about the bombs tonight. As Chris will take down Clinto, it's up to Nerox with 30 HP. But it won't be up to him for too long because Matt will dispatch of him. And it's 12-10, the game on.
Yeah, Sanctum picks up another AWP. So hopefully we'll see another engagement in mid between Tonks and Sanctum. But who knows, 12-10. I would be a little bit nervous saying about Crux, to be quite honest. They had a pretty good lead, 11-6 at half, and Avant has actually picked up 6 rounds, 5 rounds in a row. Sorry, 4 rounds in a row now, coming through. Namki's playing a bit aggressive at mid vents, actually made his way into vent. He's coming back towards mid. Alright, that's a good pick by Sanctum on Matt. At mid.
Flash there. Sanctum at a crucial moment. Gonna watch Clinto, who's watching those vents, but there's no one there, buddy. So we're gonna look at Illusion. What's he doing? There's no area of that, so we're gonna watch Tonksy here with the AWP. He's sort of watching mid there, but also no one there. They're playing very passive now, the CTs. They obviously are getting a bit panicky and just probably said to each other, look buddy, let's just hold the bomb sites. Let's just stop this garbage right now. And watch Mikasa, he's got this smoke out. Gonna lob it into a corner up there. Nerox is on his right. Do walk into this site. It is the B side, I believe. Yes, it is. Well, they need a few picks here. These they won't stop them. The bomb goes down in a 4-on-3 situation, but because the map's so big, they're able to do that. It's going to be up to Nerox here, who does take down Mikasa. 4-on-2, bomb landed. Tonks misses a shot. Haven't seen that much.
Tonks picks up one, but he will, you know, Fister was actually coming in from behind. He went through mid-vent and made his way around the connector. So if Sanctum didn't pick up those last 2 frags, the CTs would have had the round in the bag either way. But yeah, 13-10. That's a little sigh of relief, I think, for Crux. Getting that, you know, second round of the second half under their belt. And there's only 3 rounds to go for them. Economy-wise, they're good.
Yeah, especially. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Just gonna say it's really, really close. I didn't think anyone predicted this close.
What Sanctum just did then too is both times he's picked up the AWP. He's got like a 4K or a 3K both times, so it's good to see him continue on with that AWP. I think he's just going to do it until it starts failing.
Good hold by Nerox, picks up 2. Illusion does pick up the bomb, he's down. He does get, oh no, he couldn't finish off Tonks. Remains in 12 HP. Oh, that was an interesting aggressive push by Namki there. Fister does push back. And he's taken out by Mikasa.
Up to Sanctum, 2v1, he's got the AWP. She's been dominating, he missed Mikasa. You really need to make it, but he couldn't quite do it. It's going to be 13-11. It is absolutely on the line, this game. This could go either way, and I really mean that. It could be Crux who walk out of here with victory, but then again it could be Avant, who men expected to do so anyway. So
it's just interesting to see, actually, because what was done there, Crux had 2 players really aggressive at mid. They were actually near mid-vent and near tire, in the tire stack, and they actually went through the mid-vents and rotated back into B. But like, they actually went into site, and bomb was down, and that should have been called, but Namki lost his life pretty, I don't know, it was just pretty silly the way he just ran out there and was taken out by Illusion, I think. But yeah, so maybe they could have held on to that round, but who knows. Oh, it's a great shot onto Tonks, but it's an early frag.
Well, these terrorists are really starting to cause a bit of supreme panic on these Crux boys, because it's 4-on-3 and they're just coming up big when they need to come up big. Simple as that. They were outplayed majority of the first half, but they found a way to get themselves back. Matt will pick off Namp here. It's up to Nerox and Clinto for the counter-terrorist, sorry. It's a 4v2. Everything's stacked against them. The CTs, well, the terrorists haven't really pushed an area on the map, they're just getting picks. But you don't need to when you can pick them off like that. Now goes Clinto, and also now goes Nerox. Another one for the terrorists. 13-12. Here comes Avant.
Avant's set for the next probably till the end of the game, really, if it goes to 16 rounds for them. Money-wise, Mikasa is actually sitting just under 16,000, and everyone else seems pretty fully loaded, considering they've all just full buyed just then. But it looks like they're actually going to be pushing for another hard B, all 5 of them, leaving mid and subway to A open. But actually, 3 of them to Crux, and they are just mowing them down. 3v2 situation here. Avant's still actually going with the push, they're not going to be rotating back. Mikasa pretty low, Sanctum crosses a nade, does pick up Mikasa, and Nerix finishes off by killing Tonks.
14-12, like, Crux will be thinking one more round. That's all we'll be aiming for, one more round. Then they go overtime or whatever else, but obviously they want to win 2, but they'll be thinking we get one more, we can't be beat in normal time. Is there overtime? I'm not sure how they do this. Is there overtime?
I'm not entirely sure. I think they would have to, because it's best of 1 elimination, isn't it? So they have to go till the winner's decided. But yeah, we'll see. Another aggressive play by Sanctum here. He's picked up the M51S and was just looking to push Tonks with the orb. Tonks misses his shot on him. Just hovering around mid-vent, trying to lure him out. Oh, lovely hold by Crux there, picking up Illusion and Chris. Bummy's down near the subway to the squeaky door, actually.
3-on-2. Clinto, look at Clinto here. This M4. The bomb, where is it? Can't see it on my map anywhere.
It's at squeaky door. It's not strong.
Down goes Nerox. It's 2-on-2. Avant, well, they desperately need this round. They can't afford to lose it, and Mikasa knows it. He gets a pick there on Sanctum. And Clinto will have to try and do it 1v2 style. He's pushing the middle here. Turn around here. We'll spray down map. So it's going to be Mikasa taking on Clinto with Clinto on 19 HP. Mikasa with the, well, 100%. Not anymore. He's down to, what's he down to now? Down to 83. So Mikasa's been naded up there, not too badly though. Still has the obvious advantage, but he needs to plant a bomb. I'm going to do that in a moment. He's been flashed. Clinto's threatening here. Try and plant this bomb. Clinto moves on in. He'll throw a flash, I think. Yes, he's still behind it. Oh, Mikasa! You superstar. He needed that round. They needed that round. He presented it when he needed it the most. Well done, Mikasa.
Yeah, he's starting to pull his weight now. He's got 14 kills. Come back to, I think it was, 0-9 for the first 9 rounds. He's pulled back pretty well. Sonika round coming up for Crux. Tonks will pick up Sanctum with the mid engagement. It's been a pretty passive day for both teams on CT. We did see some pretty unorthodox pushes earlier on in the first half, but they've been holding their angles, watching their lines. And might just pick up Namki there, coming into A. Chris cleans up Fooster. Looks like A is locked down for them. They do know they're on Eco, so it should be a pretty solid round for Avant. Just see a 14-14.
What a game,
You know,
This is a, well,
nail biter.
well, 14 apiece. This is the round where, you know, you want your best players to shine, so we're going to watch Tonks. It's 14 apiece. We have to watch Tonks because he's been doing this all night. He needs to come up trumps here for the team. He's got that bomb, so we'll watch him. He'll dispatch of it, rightfully so. He needs to try and get a few picks here. Dominate proceedings. We are hard scoping here on Tonks, so to speak, as he has got the AWP. Sort of watching an angle, very passive angle, albeit. But not too much going on there. We will watch someone else on that, with that known there's not too much going on there. Tonksy boy. Yes, it looks like they're going A, but they need to get rid of Fooster. Let's watch him. Here they come. There's 3 T's to his right there. Got a flashbang here. We'll lob it. Probably gave himself away there a bit, maybe. He's just pretty. Down goes Mikasa and Namki with the pick through those vents. It's 5-1-4. 14 all. Down goes Illusion. Crux. Down goes Boost up by Chris. 4v3. Chris is on 6 HP. That's not very advantageous. Bomb should go down here by Matt. He'll try to plant it. He will plant it. Down it goes. It's 4 on 3. Bomb is down. Matt, Avant. They got Matt, Chris, and Tom's left up. Those 3 experienced players. As Matt gets down Namki. Matt gets down Sanctum. It's going to be 3 on 2. As Clinto will pick off Tonks. It's 2 on 2. Oh my, Matt, what a performance in this round. He gets 4.
That's ridiculous.
Well, I said it pre-round. I said the best players need to come up trumps. And he did that. Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty ridiculous coming up from Matt there. That's one for the highlight reel, I think. But yeah, we did see Avant in the lead for the first time in the whole game, I think, yeah.
What a time to do it. Match point.
Important round here. We'd actually see a Deagle coming up for the booster. So, yeah. Pulling out all the stops now. They're coming back. The bank's empty. You see a setup for A coming up from Avant, but you see 2 players for Crux slightly being aggressive at the mid tree. It's another passive round coming up slowly, waiting for picks. Matt on the entry point at A. He will find booster though. Will he see him first? Vision picks up Namki.
Booster. Oh, Booster goes huge. 2 Deagles. And, well, Crux should win this. It'll be. I think we're going to overtime, lads. It's going to be 3 on 1. Mikasa, I'm not giving up on him. You can do this. This will be one of the great rounds. Oh, he's got a few. He's got 2 more to get off though. He's got a 2v1 situation. Mikasa on 35 HP. The AK-47. Well, Mikasa, he needs to pick him off here. Got the smoke out. Throwing nades in all directions.
They're both at upper 8 though, so it's very hard.
Yeah, if they play the card right, and they don't, as down goes Fuster, it's 1 on 1. It's Clinto versus Mikasa. Let's watch Clinto. He'll move in on this. He does. This is what you need to do, Clinto. You have to stop him.
Oh no.
Oh, he grabs it. Good composure there by Clinto to make it a 15 apiece game. We are going to overtime.
What a way to do it too, Clinto. Very patient. And what just happened?
Well, what happens is, when it's real time, they restart it.
Drop it. Yeah, there you go.
It goes from Go TV. You know she gets the end around, but we know what happened. He defused the bomb, so it's going to be 15 all. Well, did you expect that?
I don't think anyone did. To be quite honest, Crux did show some early dominance. I think Tonks might have had a few words of encouragement with his team, try and get them revved up for the second half, and that's what they did. They just came back and delivered.
I think his action spoke louder than anything else he could possibly said. He was going large with that AWP, getting you know, numerous rounds where he got 4 frags. So big stuff.
I've got to say though, if coming back from an 8-0 is actually quite an impressive feat, because the doubt sets in, and everybody knows when you're down by that much, it just kills your momentum. You've got nothing until you start winning rounds, which they did eventually. But it's quite impressive by them to stay in there and keep focused instead of just throwing the game.
Well, 15 all. I hope there's overtime, because there wouldn't be surely you can't leave us like this.
They've got to do something. They've got to determine a winner. So the only logical explanation would be to have an overtime put in place. I think that's what's going to happen. Just waiting to sort out the
yeah, there will be delay
final
with
details.
GoTV, so.
Yeah.
15 all.
Some pretty individual players there. You see some of the players are joining in now. The delays kicked in. But yeah, like Tonks had 2 rounds where he got 4Ks, and then there was Mikasa actually pulled back well. It was 0-9. I think he ended up with 16 kills or 17 kills. And yeah, Fuster, he was pretty aggressive. He was probably the most aggressive out of both teams really. You did see him pushing mid a few times with Sanctum, and then he swapped roles with Lamke and went back to A and just sort of held the angle there. But his deagle action in the second last round.
I have to say, play of the round, play of the game, surely had to go to Matt when it was 14 apiece.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going live, so this is, I think this will be best of 3. Oh, first of 3.
It's first of 4.
First of 4, yeah.
Best of 6.
First of 4 will win this, so let's see what happens. Who's got the all-important attack team? Looks like it's going to be the terrorists.
They have Avant, starting on T's, yeah.
Avant got the, of course, terrorists are attacked. They always are attacked. What a silly thing to say. So Avant have the attack side here. See if they do anything different. Well, everyone's got guns. I suppose that's the way that's modded. So it's 5-on-5 action here in overtime. Avant versus Crux. It was 15 apiece. He couldn't split them. We're gonna have to split them somehow though. Now this is the way to do it in overtime. Here with myself, Dizzy, and SPRiNTER. Goes Sanctum. Illusion will pick off Sanctum. And now it's a bit of gunfire there in that A site, as they do have 2 players at B. The oh, nice shot there by Fuster on Matt. They have a 4-on-4 scenario here. Oh, this is very tight. This is extremely tight. Down goes the bomb. Tongs will plant it. They have the bomb down now. It's 4-on-4. Tongs with that AWP on top of that bomb. Four on 3 now. There's down to go a few of the Crux players, and they to get this thing back somehow. But Matt and Chris and Mikasa and everyone else, they stepped in and they did the business to make it a 1-0 lead in overtime. Avant.
I think what let him down that round was Sanctum's aggressive push in mid. Like he tried to get, he got past tree. He tried to get the tire stack, I think, but he was expected by Tunks to AWP. He didn't, and that's why Tunks didn't actually peek mid. He kind of played the angle, watched into mid, T mid from catwalk from A site. But yeah, I think Sanctum just, you know, I don't think he was doing much there. He got fragged pretty silly, and they lost the mid control. And then once they knew that frag came out, Avant just made their way towards B because mid was open. Matt just picks up the first frag on Namki. Tunks picks off Sanctum at mid.
Surely
doesn't look too well.
Crux have to be looking at a 2-1 score. Sure. You have to sure one of these.
This overtime is modded, so you start with 10k. So if they lose this round, they'll probably be forced on eco sort of money, like forced by Famishes for the most.
Bomb down, 5-on-2. A lot of the terrorists are pretty tagged up, but with their bomb down, it's up to Clinto and Nerox. It's going to be 2-0, I would dare say, in the first half of overtime.
So it might be worth it. Trying to get Mikasa going through vet fences. Mikasa gets the bigger end of the stick and kills Clint. Nerox does find Matt though, and picks him off. He might find Illusion as well. No, Illusion does pick him off.
2-0. Crux, they haven't got anything here. Money. They have to find a way to win this round.
Yeah, 3 of them did force buy, and Clint's stacked with nades, so they do have to actually win this round to actually look with a good chance of pulling it back and taking the game.
If they lose this, the best they can do is another overtime.
Oh, it's a lovely first pick there by Sanctum onto Tunks.
Crucial kill.
Namki's playing that aggressive role at mid as well, watching T mid. So as you see, the mid control showing, it's easy to rotate to both sides, and you can relay information to your teammates pretty easily now. And Avant, they tried to be a little bit aggressive at A, but they actually just falling back, playing a little more passive, trying to find an extra pick. Chris with the bomb now is rotating to B site. Slowly, might add.
It is a big map. There's a long way to travel.
Indeed, yeah. Lots of running and walking.
It's 5 on 4 here. Crux desperately need this round if they want to have any chance in the game. So, let's see what they can muster up here as looks like they are, well, oh, what a play! This bomb's going B, and they all thought it was A. This bomb's going B, and Clinto is the only one there to stop them.
And he has no gun. He's the one who
He's got a PC-50. Oh no, that is, well, who's the coach? Who is their coach? What a play.
It was very well played by Avant there.
That might be the game-winning play.
Oh, it's lovely break there by Nerex. Did he pick up Mikasa? No, he does not. Nerex is low. But here comes Fuster with the AK. Just pick up Mikasa. Oh, lovely play by Clint, that cover fire from the catwalk.
They'll get it.
Guarantees in the round.
2-1. I thought they that plan, tactics there to get that bomb down was going to be good enough because they had a long way to travel. It's going to be 2-1.5 time. 2-1.5 time. Honestly, if Crux win the first round here, yeah, you know, you just don't know what's going to happen. I don't even know myself. I didn't have a prediction. I thought it might be close, but I didn't predict this. Overtime.
I don't think anyone did, mate. It's very difficult to predict these sorts of situations, but if the match in the first half of this overtime showed anything, it does say that the T side is more favourable and it's actually winning the rounds. So we'll actually see what kind of setup they go with. Pretty passive again, nothing coming out, but Tonks picks up Fuster at A.
Tonks gets Fuster, as just said. Needs to get picked off if they want to try and win this, because Tonks can cause carnage. As Chris steps in, he could have probably picked off 2 there with him. There's it's a 5-on-4 situation. Avant have 5 players. It is 2-1 in their favour. Even though the scoreboard won't say it, but it is 2-1 in their favour due to the restart. Sanctum with a nice shot on Chris. Didn't really have too much of a hit, but he didn't miss the other. It's now 9-4, Crux 4.
Oh, lovely entry frag there.
Nerox on illusion gets him. It's going to be 4-on-3 now. So they do look to push A with his bomb. Sanctum gets taken down. He had the bomb, and Nerox grabs one. Namki grabs him, and it's up to Mikasa. We'll step in and try and pick off Nerox. There's Namki will plan it. Try and get sprayed at by Mikasa, but too much luck there from the Mikasa. 3-on-1 situation. Looks like we could have a 2-all game in a moment. As the nades are thrown there by Mikasa. He hammered that guy with that nade, no doubt about that. They're not poking at all. They are giving him nothing. Rightfully so. In this situation, he has to make the play. And at the moment, he's having trouble doing it. He'll run away. And it'll be 2-all.
I think what won in that round was actually Sanctum picking up the mid frag on Chris. Although it was a warbang, it opened up the map for them. They were able to rotate, excuse me, 2 players through that mid hallway, mid T, into a catwalk into A site, which provided a flank. And you'd see, who was it? I think it was Illusion. Sorry, Matt Leonard making his way from B site all the way around CT spawn to A, because they didn't have that mid control, and you know, those sorts of rotations. Without that mid control, without that quick rotation, we'll win or lose your rounds, and that's what exactly happened just then.
This bomb's going B. It's up to Matt. He gets taken down by Sanctum. It's going to be Mikasa here to try and defend off this B push by the 3 terrorists. They haven't really pushed in. They've backed away a bit here. bit of fire there by Tonks on that player. Some nades flying thick and fast there. And towards that guy that is, well, he's been smashed with the nade. It's 5 on 4, but the guy's nearly dead. Right. Down goes Namki, courtesy of Chris. It's going to be 4 on 4 now. 2 all in overtime. This is epic stuff, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this round will have an opportunity to win the game. Now, this is pretty critical.
Tees did walk through Subway, coming back from B, because they knew they lost the frag at mid, and there you go, some more frags going down. First it picks up Tonks.
Exchange.
They did see Illusion picking up the spot at Catwalk, or just under Cat. Does pick up Nerix while he's down with the revenge kill. 2-on-1 situation, although Fuste is actually really low. It's down to Mikasa. Always last one.
Oh, Crux! Plinto on Mikasa. They're going to take it 3-2. This could be the game-winning round if they can, you know, find a way. They haven't been able to find a way yet. Neither team has. It's going to be 3-2. First to 4 wins it. This is overtime. Tuned in here with myself, Dizzy, and SPRiNTER. And well, this could be either double overtime or a game-winning play for Crux.
They were smart. They walked through Subway. They lost the frag at mid, from what I was saying before earlier, and because they didn't want to give away their positions. Fuster. Revenge kill onto Matt. The Nerix is going down as well. It's 2 frags to Mikasa early, but they have actually picked up B-side, and Bummy's planted down now.
3 on 3, Chris grabs 1, Plinto grabs Chris, Plinto grabs 2. He's gone ham the last few rounds. Avant will grab Namki.
Oh.
1-on-1, Mikasa versus Plinto. Mikasa taken down, and Crux will win the game. Oh, they win it in overtime. What an epic performance. Wow. I did not ever think they were going to beat them in overtime, let alone normal time. Or even either way, they did massively well to win the game. Did Crux, so, well, I didn't know. Did you even think that they could do that?
You know, from what the game and the first half of overtime showed us, I know I said it before, it was T-side dominance for both Avant and Crux. And the Crux actually did, you know, get T-side on the second half. They got enough rounds. They got the second round, sorry, of the first half to give him that, you know, 2-1, and so they could just maintain a position where they can come back from, you know, and sort of take it out on T-side, and that's what they did with the 3-0 in the second half. But yeah, T-side dominance from both teams. We didn't see much AWPing engagements at mid. We did see a few times. I think it was 3-2, ended up in Sanctum's favour over Tonks with the AWP, but yeah, that's what I was looking forward to, but to no avail. Didn't happen that often.
Well, that was one of the most, well, closest games I've seen in a while, to be honest. That was awesome. So many thanks to SPRiNTER and Dizzy here for joining me in the lounge as we watched, well, a very close game. Overtime.
It's no worries. It was a good game. I mean, the closest game before this was in round 1 between Gravitex and Noxious. I think it went 16-14 in Gravitex's favour, and I'm pretty sure this is the first game. I mean, I haven't seen the other scores. The first game that's gone into overtime for Battlegrounds. But yeah, it was good to watch and lovely to be a part of the cast.
I'm just having a peek here at this brackets. It's going to be Vox taking on Converge on Thursday night, and Pantheon Esports will take on Crux Crew. So it's first versus 5th and second versus 6th. So there you go. It's going to be Vox and Converge, and the other one will be Pantheon taking on Crux Crew.
There you go. I was just reading some of the comments on the Twitch stream, and there's been a few calls for, look, a day of upsets. Go Crux, sorry, Willie. King Hydrix said he thought Avant would have won. Yeah, big upset there. Avant is eliminated from the Battlegrounds 2013.
Yeah, they are. It's unfortunate, but well, Crux deserved it on tonight's game. They played very strong terrorists and were good enough to take it away, and held themselves. In a few rounds there, they were pretty much done. You know, they were done, but they found a way to get through.
I don't know. I'm still a little bit confused with that. I mean, I think one of the main problems that Avant had then was they just took too long to fire up, if you know what I mean. Like, they let themselves get 8-0'd early, but they did pick it up after that, I will admit.
Oh yeah, you know. Well, Thursday night, it's going to be a great few games there, so make sure you join us. I'm sure we'll have some more cracking games. Maybe not the all overtime like that we just seen, but nonetheless, it'll be awesome. So until then, catch you guys then on UFrag TV. This has been Dizzy, SPRiNTER, and myself, eduze, streaming to you guys. Thanks for tuning in.